Going on today, I am got the old block and tackle method today. I got these blocks set up, pulleys, and I'm gonna tackle this stump. This is a very large stump. It goes clear into the ground, way over here, over there, and I got two main chokers set on it. I've got an old, I don't know if it's a Badland or if it's just the old, I didn't get it at Harbor Freight. I got it somewhere else many years before Harbor Freight even opened, and it's on a little portable deal. It's got brass handles here. Woo. And then it's got, now the frame that's bolted to is a Harbor Freight frame. I beefed it up and welded a 2-inch receiver to it, and then I built this adapter so I could pull from trees. Okay, let's get another look at this stump over here. Willows, they like to get big and then fall down. So, and there's several around here. There's another one over there which I think is in the midst of falling away from the property. The ones that were planted up here die. Of course we didn't plant them, you know, they just, stick breaks off and that's where it is now. And then there's another big willow there, and then I've got my anchor points set to 5 willow trees. So there's one with the 32,000-pound wrap around it. Here's a double wrap that is about I don't know, 27,000-pound wrap. And then this one over here, this string here is the new property boundary, and we've been here since 1965. And when they got better GPS things, the county came and said, "Oh yeah, all your property lines are off." Okay, so I am going to start pulling on this thing. I'm going to go find some kind of a shock rags for my cables here in case one breaks. I don't get cut in half. That would be bad. Okay, I'll do an update in a minute here. So, wasn't even recording. Well, gonna have to edit some of that video out because I've already pulled it about a foot. It's still making some cracking noises, but I needed to move this hose right here, and I'm gonna move all my other stuff out of the way. So anyway, that is taunt, but it was moving right along. Here, I'll pull just for another second here. Yeah, seems to be singing. Oh, in case you're wondering what powers this thing, it's a little jump starter that you use to jump start your cars. I've had this one probably 15-16 years. I've had the battery inside of it replaced once. I put actual welding cables, connectors on them, and then I made it so that I could hook it up to my van and motorhome and big truck, and so it works really well. We'll let this thing cool off a little bit. So okay. Alright, here we go again. Pull some more. Oh, look at this little nifty deal here. This is my actual control. Lets it out. That pulls it in. I put a chunk of wood underneath there so it would actually pull it up out of the ground and force it up over that chunk of wood. Man. Alright, we'll let it rest again. I'm not sure how much pull's on here. It doesn't really feel like, well, that one feels like a lot, but you know, the other ones here, it doesn't feel horrible. The chain's very tight, and this one here is really, really tight. The old choker. Alright, all you old time loggers, you know what that's called, right? Don't put it in the comments. No one needs to know that. You guys know what it is. That's pulling really hard. So, what's our stump look like now? It has moved a lot. See the bottom of it here. This part right there was touching this, so it's moved about 3 full feet now. So we'll keep pulling. What else is there to do, right? Well, let's pull some more. I think we're going to need some more power. Yep, it's lagging. I'm going to have to get some more power down here somehow. Okay, well, in a few minutes. So I brought out an old battery charger and put some adapters on there so I could charge the battery and pull at the same time. And then I unwound the winch a little bit and got the wraps going a little bit better, because if this thing's not pulling exactly 100% straight, and it's really, really difficult to get it to do that, then it will bind on one side of the winch. I can just jump over here now. You can see, well, maybe you can't tell it all, but the stump has moved quite a bit. And this big hole here, it just seems to be kind of remotely attached to the ground way over there. There's another tree that's right there, and you can see this post here and that post there. The reason why we didn't finish the fence is because all those stumps and the tree are right smack in the middle of all that. So, and then we'll see about that stump there once we get this one out of the way. So far, lots of fun. I wish I had a stand. I'd let you guys watch, but I don't have a stand. We'll try and pull another minute or two. It sounds like my battery charger kicked out again, so time to put it in pause again. Darn, this one is getting good. Progressing. Here's the stump there, and this is where it used to be. All kinds of interesting artifacts underneath there. I think this grew because a big branch had fallen down from another tree, and it started from right there. It just, you know, these willows, you know, they fall down and they're like those over there. They just sprout right up out of a tree that's fallen down, and they make new trees come right out of it. So I think originally that's what this big huge tree was. It started out as a little teeny thing off of one of them other branches. I don't think those are roots, although they could be. I don't know, hard to say. I'll try putting all these videos together. I've readjusted a couple times now. The big stump back there is where I had first started from, and I tried to throw other pieces of rounds underneath it as I went, but it crushed them. And I took my other choker off now. Now I'm just on the chain choker pulling. So all that weight is on those two links right there. And how many wires are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wires. So probably 5 of them are in active pulling. So if you take 5 times that, which is 8,000 pounds, you get, well, about 40,000 pounds of pull. But I doubt if it's doing that, because I don't think that this cable right here to there and then the center one can hold that much weight. I bet it's only pulling like maybe 15,000 pounds, if that. So anyway, I'll pull some more here. Going awful slow. And I kick it off before the circuit breaker pops on my battery. Oh, it already did. So, well, I gotta let it cool off now. Okay, check back in a little bit. I finally got the stump where I wanted it. It was over here. Nice big hole. And now it's over there. And at the very last second it rolled. And so there's a great big huge still tree root right smack in the middle of the fence line. So I spent about an hour trying to cut it and finally succeeded. I got both saws stuck. And I had to chop it out with 2 axes. And finally got it there, and then set my choker. Now I'm just doing a 4-line pull, and it's pulling pretty hard. So I'll do a little pull. You guys can see that. It's tough. Here's the roots breaking. And it's starting to give way. It's got a little easier down here. And I don't want to overload my charger, so I'm going to stop right there and let it rest. I'm trying to pull that thing over so it doesn't hit that one post right there. That post is in concrete, but I don't think it's that secure. So anyway, lots of fun. I'm all done. I got the little winch, the old 8,000 pounder, all wound back up, starting to put things away. Let's see here. This, managed to get this up on a couple of small rounds of wood to get it up off the ground. Who knows, maybe it'll stop growing. It's only been down a while. And then, of course, this one, which was up there, yanked it out of there. And it actually gave up pretty good struggle. But I was only on a 4-line pull and not a 5-line pull. So, and that is where it is resting. Nice big hole. Found some cool artifacts. Old tin, pieces of pool, and one of Barney's trees. It's survived just fine. I was trying to be really careful around it. I moved his hose so I didn't, like, park a whole tree on top of it over there. And it looks like the fun's going to begin now. That one wasn't nasty, that tree. Just alright, well, looks like there's some more trees got to come down. A couple of dead ones there. That one there. That willow's slowly dying there. So, but I think this is the heavy puller. I don't think we need the neighbor's trees anymore. Alright, well, thanks for watching.